This case,
So Judge, as you can see, there's 5 or 6 cases there. And Ms. Alban has not had enough time to be able to entertain our counteroffer. And they're actually Megan's cases. So we just need a short reset so that Megan can take a look at our counteroffer and see if we are in the process of trying to work these out.
all right, when do you want it recalled?
2 weeks is fine with me.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, are you going to recall this for 2 weeks for possible disposition? right.
Sure.
All right, we'll see you back on November 20th.
Okay, well, that's just 1 week. I don't know if that gives Megan. enough time. Yeah, yeah.
I can do December 4th, Judge.
All right, December 4th.
September 4th. That'd be great. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
I got what's stuck in
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
stuck in the line.
All right, so court here starts at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You need to be on time. You understand?
I was looking for it too, because this is a different course than the last court I was at.
Well, now you know where it is, right?
Now I know, so I won't be late.
All right. So where are we on discovery?
So Judge, this was our first court date today. As far as I know, I have everything. I say that kind of hesitantly because sometimes things come in afterwards and we don't know till we see it. But I think we have everything.
All right, state, was the state able to tender an offer?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for a plea deadline date, the last week in December that we're here.
Judge, I'm out those last 2 weeks. I don't come back till January 6th.
December 16th.
This,
All right.
no, I'm gone that day. I think I leave on the 14th. I have my vacation order to file. You want to touch it up?
December 11th, Judge.
That's fine. Are you here on December 11th?
December 11th, I'm here.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
What is that?
At the plea deadline date. All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am. It is, Monroe.
Let me see.
Case 12, Courtroom.
Monroe Hurd. All right, counsel.
Yeah, sure.
So the last time we were here,
Yes.
there was an attorney appointed.
Right.
Yes. So where are we on discovery?
Yes, Judge. So if the court recalls, this individual was at the state hospital and was restored to competency. In the discovery, Judge, it is quite voluminous. There are 77 video.
Excuse me, you're talking too loud. I can't hear. Yes.
Judge, there's 77 videos currently in discovery. And I'm also wanting to contact the state hospital to speak with Mr. Monroe's case manager to see about his progress there. I'll respectfully request final discovery setting so that I can continue to review the voluminous discovery and make sure that there's nothing outstanding. It doesn't look like there's anything outstanding at this point, but I'm still going through the process of reviewing the 77 videos, Your Honor.
All right, when would you like this recall?
I believe 30 days would suffice, Judge, if we could do December the 11th.
All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
December 11th,
Yes,
and that will be final discovery. Do you have any questions? All right, we'll see you back then.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Hi, I'm doing fine. You're going to be recalled back on November 17th. That will be your final plea deadline date. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 008253 State versus Enrique Soriano. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Nicole Yates for the state of Texas.
And Ron Ross for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Soriano?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Soriano, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the question. You are proceeding on 2 counts, one as a third degree and one as a first degree.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you all have in your plea bargain page, you need to signify what the plea is for the first degree and what it is for the third degree, because you all have 18 years. So if y'all will correct that.
Just want it to run concurrent, Your Honor.
No. If you'll say what is the plea, so for the first degree, you all have agreed to 18 years.
Correct, correct.
Yes, sure.
And so I'll need to know what the plea is for the second degree.
Third degree.
I'm sorry, the third degree, correct.
We just do the third concurrent with the first.
No, I mean, you just put down
years,
how-
number of
what,
years.
what years did y'all agree on for the third degree? All right, Mr. Soriano, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
So what amount of time, we're off the record, what amount of time are you all asking for in the third degree? I can't read this.
Should be two.
Okay,
Yes, Your Honor. 2 on the third, 18 on the first concurrent.
all right. Do y'all want to initial this for me?
We did up top. You know.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
All right, did you understand in count one, you're charged with possession of child pornography?
Yes, Your Honor.
And count two, you're charged with, I'm sorry, in count one, you're charged with possession of child pornography as a first degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. In count two, you're charged with possession of child pornography as a third degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you'll sign. Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, yes, dear.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Judge.
You believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Judge.
Mr. Soriano, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Judge.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
By entering this plea, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be denied naturalization, re-entry, and you will be deported. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, count one, you're to be sentenced to 18 years in the prison. Count two, you're to be sentenced to 2 years in the prison. They're requesting that the counts run concurrently. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
It is, Judge.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
To count one, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
To count two, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
State any evidence.
State tender states 1 and all attachments pending objection.
No objections.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
We are, Judge.
All right. Why should I follow this plea bargain agreement?
Your Honor, I would ask you to follow the plea bargain agreement. The first degree charge stems from an incident where you will be likely charged in a different county. the other possession charge is probably on the spectrum of what I see, the least offensive.
None of these cases are good, but as far as the spectrum, it's a lesser one, and these were primarily photos. I don't know if he took them or he had them on his phone or not, but there was a minimum number. It wasn't tremendous number of them, so it's a substantial amount of time for this. It's not indicates not penetration. It's not that kind of stuff.
All right. In count one, the court will sentence you to 18 years. In count two, the court will sentence you to 2 years. Court will give you credit for any time served. Count one and count two legally must run concurrently. There's to be no residing in households with minors. There's to be no contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do we still have the pending MTR?
Your Honor, no, he was continued on probation for that DWI several months ago. Well, and he's been incarcerated ever since.
Well,
I'm not aware of an MTR being
well,
filed.
do you want him revoked on that, or do you want him?
We're like, going to be revoked on that, and
All right, so if you'll speak with probation. All right, Norma. On his other case, the motion to revoke, a motion to revoke hasn't been filed. Just recall that for the 17th. Are you available on the 17th?
that's Monday.
Yes.
Later in the morning, I should be.
All right, Norma, recall this for the 17th. And that'll be on the motion to revoke.
Your Honor, does state need to be here?
No, there's someone else to be here.
Thank you, Judge.
If you'll,
Cause number for that motion to revoke.
yes, it's 2024 CR 3163. And I imagine they can just put this case in the motion to revoke. All right,
Could they withdraw that motion? Would that resolve it?
no. Well, there's not a pending motion to revoke. So if you all want to just have the motion to revoke filed, then that will be taken care of, and he won't be on probation.
Well, he's gonna be in jail anyway. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to y'all, but I'll see y'all back on the 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Make seizure, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Defense, is that
And
the
my
plea?
audio went out, Judge.
All right, defense, is that the plea? Defense, is that the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Judge. We would like to speak to the file when we have an opportunity.
All right, state, is that the plea? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, and MRT. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
Any
No objection.
objection?
No, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, just that, in regards to, Mr. Escobedo, he's indigent and, I was assigned to him. The fine is $1,000. He has been struggling to work, or he does have a job. He's independently employed. And so we'd ask that you consider probating the fine or part of the fine, and also, reducing the community supervision fee.
All right, Mr. Escobedo, are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I'm a foreign specialist.
Do you have any children?
Yes. I got one on the way. I have 6 kids.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. The court will sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's 150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, 50 of the hours will be deemed satisfied. I'm going to order sober support meetings. And for every sober support meeting you complete, there will be 1 hour deemed satisfied of community service restitution. There's going to be proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There is to be the victim impact panel live, DWI intervention. Counsel, you want to speak to the 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition?
Yes, Judge, we ask that you hold that in abeyance. He does work, and as he said, he does have a child on his way, and he does need to help provide for his family.
All right, I'm going to give you a choice. You can either do 10 days in the Bexar County Jail, or you'll be on GPS partial for 30 days for employment only.
I'll have to pay for the GPS.
I'll ask that the fees will be waived, but you'll have to receive it from the jail.
But my GPS is not on the blower in my truck.
Judge, I believe he does have some time in custody. The court would accept that as time.
No. All right, so they'll be in lieu of the 10 days, Bexar County Jail, the court will find that it will be a hardship, an undue hardship to place him in the Bexar County Jail for 10 days. The court will sentence him to 30 days GPS partial for employment only. Waive the GPS fees. There's to be an ignition interlock for half the term. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. There's going to be 30 sober support meetings in 30 days. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, I'm sorry, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Yes, Ms. Abrams?
The community service hours, you say 100 upon completion of parenting?
50. All right, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, thank you.
All
Judge,
right.
I would say that he does work construction, and occasionally he has contracts that are outside of Bexar County that he'd be granted permission to travel for work purposes.
All right, defendant is allowed to travel for work. Is there anything else you need?
Like those meetings, it's an hour, right? You said those. Am I able to have my Raspa truck parked out there too and serve them ice creams and all that stuff while they're there, while I'm inside? Cause I have somebody that sells that stuff, the Raspa truck and all.
You'll have to speak with probation about that. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, And because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I have yet to meet anybody who says, you know what? I'm going to go out, get intoxicated, drive, and kill somebody. But it happens every day. And you know what? If you're out and about driving your children around, there could be somebody else who's intoxicated and hitting your children. And you could have been that person who was doing that. I don't know why people don't understand. One, if you're going to drink, don't even do this thing where, oh, I'm just going to stop at one drink and I'll still be fine. Just get a designated driver or either take an Uber or a Lyft. Back in the day, you only had, the yellow cab. That's who you would call. Now there are so many other things. You can take the Via, you can take an Uber, you can walk. If you're walking and you're intoxicated, that's public intoxication. Now, if you end up wandering into the street, they may charge you with something else.
Like that day, cause I do the flooring, so I did Kendall County Courthouse.
Mhm.
The carpet there, and I also do the hot shots driving at the time. So my boss had called me I got home around 9 PM, ate my steaks. Of course, we don't have a clear of the steaks. Yeah, he called me like around 12:30 if I wanted to do a run to Austin, but I had to be at the yard at 4. And that's my girlfriend's apartment.
And you know what?
I was at
And
the-
here's the thing. That's why we don't drink.
But I don't know. My
Yeah.
levels were low.
But here's the thing. You still could have killed somebody. There was,
Not a big drink.
let me
You
just,
see
that's,
my record.
here's the thing. You're not a big drinker, but you're here on a DWI 3rd.
First one I did the time. Second one, the levels were low, the way they stopped me.
Let me ask you this. Do you know how many driving while intoxicated charges I have?
No.
Now, I don't drink alcohol because I think it tastes nasty, but I don't even drink that. I think it's nasty. So, yeah. So here's the problem. Do you know my mom had us listen to this preacher, because preachers tell stories in church, and they were talking about this guy, and his mom would always be there to get him out of trouble. And so fast forward, he's in trouble, he's at the jail, and he's like, call my mom, she's going to get me out. Mom gets him out. Then the next time he's taken into custody and he's in the cell and he's like, call my mom. They're like, do you know you killed somebody? He's like, yeah, but call my mom, she'll get me out. And you know what they told him? The lady you killed was your mom. So when you're out there driving while intoxicated and you end up hitting somebody, which will happen, it could be your significant other driving your children around and you run into them and then they're injured, or somebody else's child. Don't do it. And you're not allowed to drink while you're on probation. You understand? All right, good luck.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. One last thing, I did have a motion to pay my,
I've already signed it.
thank you so much, Judge. Maybe excuse.
You're welcome. Yes. Who has,